What's up, everyone? Y'all, I usually come on camera, but I kind of laid down a little bit. I hadn't felt good, y'all. I don't know what's going on. But anyway, you guys know the show got to go on. I don't know. I just hadn't felt good. So welcome to the tea house, everyone. Welcome, welcome. This is your girl, Sassy T from the 803, and I am in the building here to do another live. Welcome, T Crew members. Welcome, subscribers. Welcome, new subscribers. Welcome, welcome, welcome. We love to have you here. Thank you for subscribing. Hopefully, one day you'll become a member. We love you here. Okay, we discuss everything over here from all the Rameeka Blackman case to Shanquilla Robinson case to every case to Country Wayne to um, all the just celebrity everything. Okay, so remember, all things on this channel is alleged. It is, in my opinion, it is for learning, teaching, entertainment purposes. Here we go. Entertainment purposes only. If you guys have not subscribed, please subscribe to the channel. And also, if you guys would please share the videos. Share, 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 share. Sharing is caring. Sharing gets us out in the algorithm. Participate in the comment area. Okay. Keep it cute. Keep it sassy, keep it classy, okay? If you guys want to give to the channel, you can do so through Cash App, $ Teresa Lindsay 12. You can also do super chat, super stickers, super emojis. You can also gift memberships. Now, I do have another thing where you can hype up videos. Please hype the videos, you guys, okay? When you see the videos, and if you can, hype them up, all right? Um, I always set a goal for 5 super chats of $5. That's my goal I set, okay? So anyway, how y'all doing? Hey Dot Willie, hey Jonetta Boyd, my member. Yeah, Jonetta, I do gotta take care of myself. Hey Terrell. Hi there. You gotta take care. Yeah, you know, I've been out in my building all day. I did my live earlier, Jonetta. And I was just laying around. I think my thing is I don't know, my stomach is just kind of, you know how your stomach can be in and out. I'm like, got a little chill earlier. You know me, I went and got me some vitamin C, some ginger tea. Baby, I ain't playing. Okay. Hey, Pat Dyer, my member. Veronica Monroe, my member. Lisa Foster, my member. I am not bothered, my member. It's me, Ree. Hey, Ms. Ree. Hey, it's me, Ms. Ree. Welcome to the tea house, my love. Dot Willie is here. Joe Nettle was the first in the building. Guess what? Tomorrow night is football game and Monday night Raw in Berlin, Germany. Yeah, Monday night Raw and the rest of the playoffs. My team is out the playoffs, but they should have won that game, but they didn't. Baby girl says my stomach hurts every time I pay bills. Baby girl, my stomach just turned into a whole flip flop. Okay, and then I'd be like, man, why these things got to keep coming? Lisa Foster says, "As I hope you're not getting that bug. I hope not. My husband had it 2 weeks ago, y'all. Y'all know when I had to take him to the hospital, and oh my god, well they called the ambulance, and I met him at the hospital. Oh, yeah, he had that bug, and he was so dehydrated. Oh, baby girl, I get it, girl. I get it. Okay. I be thinking about it before you even get paid. Here you go. You got to think about what bills. I'm like, oh, do bills ever go away? I think not. Hey, Carla, Atiato. Hey, boo. Um, let's see. Yeah. I hope I'm not. I hadn't been around nobody. I have been like to myself. Um, so I don't know. I hope not. Why? Every single time. Hold on 1 minute, y'all. Sorry, you guys. I'm back. I'm back. Oh, so y'all hit that like button. We're gonna talk a little bit about Rameeka meets Blackman and Holly, Deja, Holly Johnson, and Carlos Child. Just a little bit about them. Not too much. I want to, start off where I left off yesterday, and it is apparent that you know um more information keeps coming out. I did see this blog. I'm not sure how much of the information is true, but but when this first happened, and the way Carlos and Quadesia or Holly tried to put out images of Romika, I had to question a whole lot, because if you go back and if you know anything about body language, triangulation, narcissism, all that, if you see Romika in those videos that they put out, those were reaction videos. She was reacting off of something. So, what they were trying to do, in my personal opinion, was trying to ruin her character, trying to paint the narrative that Ramika was this violent person and she was unhinged. That's what I thought they were trying to do, because as soon as they were released, that person put out all these videos. Okay. In my opinion, in the line of work I've done, my husband working with, the feds, DOJ, that when people start trying to tarnish somebody's reputation before anything even gets started, that shows guilt. That shows a lot of guilt. Set up a narrative to justify, right, baby girl? It shows guilt. And if you're smart and if you watch the video, you should know what a reactive video is. A person reacting to something. A person just not gonna go off the hinge for nothing. Okay. Hey, Yvette Bell, they're not gonna go off the hinge for nothing. So most narcissists, they record the person going off after they have triggered them. Okay. So we got to remember that. And you look at Carlos, he's a conniver, he's a narcissist, he's a liar. Okay, we know that, it's been proven. And my question is, you know, it was said that Ramika had proof that he was living, you know, a double life, allegedly. Allegedly he was, getting tagged in the butt, or he was tagging somebody in the booty, and that Holly knew about it. Now, it was also said that Holly was pregnant when Ramika allegedly attacked them, which was a whole lie, because Ramika did not attack them. She didn't. My thing of it is, if Ramika turned her car around and attacked Holly, and they never seen each other, how, that don't even make sense to me. How does she know that was Holly and they never seen each other? If it doesn't make sense, it's a lie. It's a whole lie. Okay. Um, so we're gonna talk about it, and y'all let me know what you guys think, because I sit back and I think about stuff, and I try to put two and two together so it can make four. Okay. And that, to me, when she was leaving the school to go to work, she was already running late. So why would she turn around, go and jump on Holly? He trying to hold her back, and then she pop out. First, she said she had the GUN in her hand, but that was a whole lie because the GUN was in the car. She went and got it. So everybody, this man is trying to justify and trying to muddy the water and trying to defy the justice system. Because if it was not for so many cameras, so many witnesses, these two would have got off and they would have been living happily ever after. Baby girl said he plotted allegedly to unalive her. I heard that too. Didn't he put her in the head? Yeah, he had her in the headlock. He came up on here saying that's not true. Hold on, I think I got that. Um, hold on, that footage. I did have all that footage when all this happened. I got to go back into my files and find it. Let's see. I think I got it right here. Let it come on. No, he is a coward. Oh yeah, he's a coward. I think he he hated her so much. He wanted her gone. And now he's talking about, I want justice. Fool. Justice for who? We want justice so you can go to jail too. Okay? My thing is, has he been to see Holly? Has he been to see her? That's what I want to know. Has he visited his baby mama? Has he brought the child up there to see her mama, his mom? She is pregnant now. Allegedly, he had someone else pregnant as well. So I'm trying to figure out how he is still out here walking around with with the knowledge he knows. Maybe they're building a case. But if Holly was smart, I guarantee you this, she would turn state's evidence on him to get some time off of her sentence. Maybe manslaughter. No, I can't even see that because the girl blatantly knew. She popped her in the face with the GUN because she hated her that much. And that was the first time she ever seen Rameeka face to face. And when she seen how pretty her face was, guess what she did? That's the first thing she went after. Ain't that something? Ain't that something when you normally would not? Ooh, what's this? Oh, ain't that something, y'all? Hey, Bush Campers, how y'all doing tonight? Hit that like button for me. I don't think I have any mods in here tonight. I'm gonna have to start assigning new mods. Um, so if anybody wants to be a mod, let me know, and I will assign you to be a mod. Now, when you're a mod, I need you to be on it. Need the other girl to talk. I think she's listening to him, and they're trying to paint a picture that she was defending herself, but defending herself from what? There's no, there was no weapon. There was no fight. That he was choking her. He had her in the headlock. He slammed her against the car. So what? Who was the threat? Carlos was the threat. Pat Dyer said, I think Carlos is going to turn on Holly to try and save his aim. Yeah. Hey, that blind lady. Hey, sweet pea. I do. I think he's that dirty where he would do it. He is that dirty. He got jumped because he said something to one of Rameeka's cousins, and the other boy cousins jumped him, beat him, and he was end up arrested, but he ended up getting out. Okay, so I don't know, y'all. I don't understand how he's out. He laid hands on this girl. It's so many charges that could be brought up other than the six. Neglect of a child because they left that little baby in the car while they're out there unaliving somebody. I am a bush camper tonight because I watching the Golden Globes, but I did speak and hit the like button. That's okay. Watch your Golden Globes. I am not bothered. Long as you hit that like button, we're good. Y'all, it's sad that we have to. It's so many women living in fear of men like Carlos, narcissistic devils, triangulation, manipulation, deception, lies, cover-ups, uh, illusions. It's crazy. She can't be that dumb not to see her. You playing her? Yes, she is. Even she ain't said nothing. She hadn't said nothing, but there's a lot of people riding for Holly. How you gonna ride for somebody that did that? And after the first pow pow, you hesitated. What was in that hesitation? Did she do it to stop and that was it? Or did he wave to her? Now, this is what I heard. I heard he said, keep doing it. I heard he said, what you doing? Stop, keep going. That's what I heard he said. Now, I don't know if that's true, but that's why she hesitated. And then he said something to her and she popped out two more times. So, me, it's just so evil people out here. And these people don't care if you got children. They don't care about your parents. They don't care about the simple fact that you took somebody's child. Hey, Candlelit. Hey, they don't care. Mm, they don't care. And it's sad. It's sad. Let's see. Did I get that up? We can watch it. I think this is it right here.
Interviewed him before. He's at the center of a case that has devastated two families. Today, a judge heard arguments over whether the woman accused of pulling the trigger should remain behind bars and ultimately made a decision. Smith shares a child with Rama Blackman, the 31-year-old mother who was shot and killed, and with Holly Johnson, Quadeja Holly Johnson, the woman now charged in Blackman's death. Prosecutors say Johnson shot Blackman during a confrontation in Chicago's South Loop on September 8th last year. Johnson, who was licensed to carry a firearm, has claimed that she feared for her life. In court today, Johnson's attorney argued for her release, but documents show that motion was denied. The defense outlined evidence they say contradicts the state's version of events, including 911 audio recordings and surveillance video. The defense also challenged the credibility of the state's key witness. We also heard again from Smith, who disputed claims made by prosecutors, including allegations that he fist bumped Johnson after the shooting and physically assaulted the victim seconds before she was killed.
I'm just tired of the lies and everything, of what they said I did. I know for a fact it wasn't true. I didn't headlock her. I didn't beat her with the door. I only try to diffuse the situation. They keep deflecting away from that. And what I did what they saying I did made it sound harsh, and I didn't do that. So we need justice. We need justice.
You did do that. You did all of that. Okay. All right. I'm back, you guys. He did it. Hey, TNT, G-Mom, just stupid. Look at her. Yes. Carla needs to go to prison as well. He does. He really does. Her family better keep talking to her. Listen, and also I was trying to find that clip I had. There was somebody on one of the channels no, Facebook, and they had posted that Holly's aunt taught the gun classes, and they said that they don't believe that Holly actually took the classes, that her aunt gave her those license. Let me find it. I could have sworn I had it up here. This one I took a picture of it. Hold on, y'all. Let me see if I did. I know I did. It's in here somewhere. Oh no, let me do this. Do the browse. Hold on 1 second, y'all. Let me see if I can. Y'all know I'll be looking for the evidence. And then they say I got too much stuff. Hold on. Mm-hmm. Hold on, you guys. Let me get it. Okay. All right. So I think this is it right here. And if you guys look up there and read it, let's see if I can. Let's see. If y'all read that, and it shows, I think it has it circled where her aunt or someone actually taught the CLC class, and they don't CCL classes, and um they don't believe that Rameeka actually got her CCL concealed weapons permit. We call it CWP permit, that she was just giving it through her aunt, and her mom was also um trained to do that as well. So I don't know. We're gonna see. Hey Audrey Clark, hey Beth, watching the game. Go Bills. All right now. Hey Larcy Jones, Cynthia Christian, Carlos and Holly planned this, and Holly was using CCL to Yep, yep. And he swears up and down he didn't. He planned this, and I'm gonna tell you why. Cause she was exposing him about his down low life. They got into it a week or two before all this happened. They got into it huge, and they made a plan then. And I don't care what nobody say. They did. They did. They did. Hey, Immaculate Davis. So yeah, I do believe it. I believe it. But as more stuff comes out, you guys, I'm gonna always, let you out guys up to date, and let you guys know what the case is doing and what's going on with it. It's sad because this young lady is gone, and she had a son, and the son also, for Christmas, the fire departments, police department, and all them, they brought him toys. They brought him. They wanted him to have a great Christmas, so they ended up bringing him toys and all good stuff like that. So it was nice. That blind lady said he got two birds with one stone, didn't he? And he out here living his best life, and Holly in there living her chained life. Okay, girl, you in the chokey, and you going to the chokey for life. That means you're gonna have to birth your baby in the chokey, give your baby up to a family member, heal in the chokey, go through postpartum in the chokey for the rest of your life. And that ninja is out messing around with every man, woman he can get his wanker stanker on. Are you serious? Were you really that blinded? Well, I mean, You said you was in on it. How long had Holly been licensed to carry? I don't know. I was trying to look and see, like a certain show, right? Mm-hmm. Baby girl. She's losing her mind right now. Beth, what you say? Because she didn't think this was just gonna all fly over and they were gonna and they're gonna ruin this girl reputation. But see, you can't do you can't expect to win when your hands are dirty within. So when your hands are filthy and you got ill intentions, don't think for 1 minute that God would not turn that thing around. Y'all, Carlos and Holly, y'all formed the weapon, but that weapon turned back on y'all. It turned back on Holly. Okay? Those new charges put a nail in Holly's freedom. Yes, Lord, she ain't gonna never be free. If she do, she gonna be an old woman. Girl, you done gave up all your life to be a mother to your children. All your freedom for this long puppet face, lying, manipulative, biscuit back ninja. Okay? And he out free. Got another woman. You know he got another woman, in my opinion, allegedly. He got another woman. He got women. And you had to do his dirty work. And you pregnant. And he's free. And you in the choking. The hell who do that? She better strike a deal and snitch, baby. I've been singing like a canary. Okay? He did it, he did it, he did it, he did it. He planned it, he planned it, he planned it, he planned it. He said he was going to wait outside the school and we're going to jump her. That's what he said. He told her. And you know what I'll be doing? And he threatened me. And I was scared. Baby, he at the club every weekend. He laid up with some other woman every weekend while you in the chokey looking stupid. Yes, he is living his best life while she is locked up. He is next. Yes, baby girl, biscuit bag. Face look like an oxtail. I'm just saying, y'all really went crazy over that? Ugh. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. I believe they are letting her stew, but I think they're going to pick him up too. They might try them together. Who knows? Nobody knows, but evidently he's out living his best life. Talking about he want justice. Justice. We want justice. I would play my role. What you say, Yvette? Baby, I'll be like, look, he been threatening me. When he comes to see me, he threatens me. And I didn't want to do it, but he threatened he was gonna hurt me. He was gonna hurt the baby. He was gonna hurt me just like he was gonna hurt her. Voice just wobbling, snitching. You just please don't tell him I told you. Can you please don't tell him I told you because he has my son. Girl, when I tell you, I would get an Oscar. That ninja, his biscuit back, ox tail looking tail will be in jail. Hey, Sonya Guitry. Just got home. Yeah, it's cold outside. And yesterday was 82 degrees, y'all. 82, and it's cold out there now. Yeah, honey, I've been singing like a baby bird, honey. I sure would. I ain't gonna be in there. If I'm going to the clanker, you ain't gonna be living your best life. And I mean that. Mm-mm. Nope. People know that case and his involvement. So I hope no other female is that stupid to mess with him. I am not bothered. There is some females out there still messing with this man. This man, these women don't care. It's not like he's some good looking, fine. You know what I'm saying? No, but there's somebody gonna mess with him. Somebody he already involved with. He is building his defense by painting a picture that Rameeka was the aggressor. Um let's see. Why was he at the school? I think he was at the school to confront Rameeka. That's what I think. And because they had got into it a couple of weeks before this happened. They got into it big time, and she threatened to tell everybody, he was, doing in the butt, doo-doo, you know, and somebody was doing him or he was doing somebody, that he was living his gay lifestyle, which ain't nothing wrong with. That's what you want to do, then do it. But she was going to tell it. And according to a lot of people, that Holly already knew about this. She was okay with it. Now that right there let you know you got some real bad self-esteem. If you want a man that bad. It's cold in Virginia. I bet it's cold up there. There's a food barn every minute. Somebody will mess with them. Thank you, that blind lady. You ain't never told a lie. That is so true. Somebody gonna give it up to him. To set up Rameeka, right, Sonya Guitry? Rameeka had a restraining order on him. Yes. And he violated it that day by going towards her, choking her. So why isn't he in jail for the violation of the restraining order? Why was he on the side of the school waiting on her? Because he knew she was going to be there at that school dropping off their son, and that's when he was going to have Holly confront her. Now, they saying that Rameeka saw Holly. Holly, she doesn't know what Holly looked like. Holly didn't know. They never met in person. So why would she do that? That don't even make sense. Let's see. If he went to that school, they're all ass out. I thought they said he lived by the school. Oh, he do live by the school, but I don't know. Now it's been so many stories. Okay, so my belief, he was. This is my belief. This is he is not going to get away with it. Right. They're building a case on him. He's telling it, he's interviewing, he in every story change. It's not the same story. He's lying. But listen, this is what I think happened. I think Rameeka was running they got into it a week before all this happened. They got into it big time. Rameeka had that restraining order put back on him. He got pissed. Okay. I think he had plot in his mind because she was going to tell him, look, I'm going to tell on you. I'm going to tell, everybody your secret lifestyle. You got me messed up. He wasn't going to have that. So I believe that he was waiting on her on where he lived at, on the side of the school. I believe he was waiting on her to pull up. And then he pulled off. When she pulled off and when she stopped, he got out the car and confronted her. She opened the door. They were arguing. Holly got out the car too. They were arguing. He grabbed her by the neck. He had her in the chokehold. She was trying to get away from him, fighting him. He threw against the car. People started recording. She went to get the GUN after he yelled, go get it, go get it, go get it. She goes get it. She stands in front of her, pops her in the face. She hesitates because, oh, shoot, I really did it. And he was fighting her. And she did it 2 more times because he did it. Hey, Care Bear. Then she fist bumps him and throws the GUN back in the car. Didn't call the police, gets on her phone and talks to somebody else. And you want me to think that this woman has remorse? On her picture, she don't even look like she give a damn. Come on now. Hey, Kenneth Bland. And she had a restraining order or he on jail. Going, hey, Kenneth Bland. Hey, hey, Candlelit. Exactly. Care Bear. Hey, Care Bear. He gonna go visit her or he gonna go to court and they gonna hold him there. Well, you know what? I wish they would, but I honestly think they're going after him. I really do. And you give a person so much rope, I promise you they're gonna hang themselves. And honey, he is a narcissist, so he likes to talk. Narcissists lie so much. And his number one goal was to tarnish Rameeka's image because he wanted to make her look like a crazed, deranged person and a liar because she was going to expose him. Jonetta said premeditated for sure, and she's a fool for going along his plan. Yeah, she is. No remorse. He and Holly are going to rot in prison, baby. Her picture she don't even have no remorse on her picture. Like, oh, she deserved it. What? Y'all, it's just unbelievable. Unbelievable. Like someone else we know, right? It's unbelievable. I believe they're going to build a case again on Carlos. Carla, I hope so, because he shouldn't get away with this. He better count his days. Count your days, Carlos. You better count your days. You better go out there and get as much of your whatever you like, ping ping or pong pong. You better go get it. Because, honey, your days is coming. I want justice. I want justice, baby. These men something else, I tell you. Mm-mm. She fist bumped him. Oh my goodness, it's over with. Yeah, they said he fist bumped. They fist bumped, and he tried to lie and say, "No, we didn't." Yes, she did. Yes, she did. And then she lied and said that she stood there with the GU in her hand, but the GUN was in the car with the baby. That's an endangerment of a child with a loaded weapon in the seat of the car. Come on now. When I tell you they need to stop, they need to stop. LOL says you sometimes my voice tight and acting up. That's okay. Oh, so yeah, I do believe. I hope and pray that they get them. I just think this is it's a sad case. It's an interesting case. It's so many twists and turns. I know I was listening to this podcast and they said this guy named Q was the one that was taking video and he was breaking it up to make her look bad because Carlos and Holly wanted him to do that. But he said he thought it was just to show. He said he had a participation in it, but he didn't know that's what they were going to use it for. 3 children without their parents. Holly Johnson is a fool. What I would do for a man. The aunt got the concealed weapon for Holly. Yes, Candlelit. I was just showing them that. He seems like he thinks he's smarter than the average bear. Thank you, that blind lady. He act like he's so smart and that he's that smart where he can weigh off the police and weigh off investigators who have been doing this job for many, many years. That's a narcissistic person. I think they're going to wait till he come there and they're going to pick him up in court. Sassy, did you see the baby today? No, I saw her yesterday. I had her all yesterday. I saw her on, she called me and I talked to her on the phone. Yeah, she 12 pounds and a couple of ounces now. That's a little chunky baby child. Did did they really think they was going to get away with it? Oh yeah. They planned this, but they didn't plan it good enough because we're smart. And the average man knows when you do something wrong, the number one thing you're going to do is lie on another person to make you look innocent. That's what anybody do that cheat. Well, my husband, he kept doing this and that, and that man could be the best man it is, but they gonna lie on that man in order to satisfy the fact that they are cheating, to justify what they did. They're moving like the feds. So on those big cases, they threw him there. The snake, right? She must be than he is slower than he is. If she thought she was going to get away with that, child, actually, she got away with it until all that footage started coming in, and until it took off on the social media like it did. Yeah, Granny, baby, she's so sweet. We were just laughing yesterday. We were laughing and cutting up. She just getting so big and chunky. I just bite them little cheeks. Yes, I heard that Q edit the video on another channel. Yes, Candlelit. He edited it in order for them to look bad. He said he don't want to be a part of that. He just want to make it right. They're doing all their investigation. And one day the FBI will show up and knock on your door. And baby, they gonna put the clink clank and put you in the choking. That's a hook. They gonna put you in the choking, baby. Yes. They're gonna be like, knock, knock. Carlos Smith, you are under arrest. You have the right to remain silent. Baby, I tell you, oh, y'all, this is crazy. It's sad. I'm just saying, you are under arrest. You have the right to remain silent. If you would like to give up that right. I forgot she did go back to the car to get the GUN. Slow. Yeah, she went back. She went back to the car to get the GUN. She went to get it, used it, ran back around, threw it in the car. Yeah. 3 months, she got away with it. They were celebrating on social media too much. Yeah. Now look at her. He's still celebrating. She in jail. Dummy. Just dumb. Do y'all think that's why I say never let yourself get consumed with jealousy, envy, because envy turns into something so different. And then when you get jealous and then it turns to envy and then it turns to hate and then it turns to something like manipulation, you allow yourself to be open to these spirits and they take over and they start planning stuff in your mind. They start putting all this stuff in action. And then when after the act is committed, you don't know what's going on because you subjected yourself to that. Tim Norman thought he got away with before 4 years went by. And that SWAT team showed up for him. FBI will get you. And they, you know what? And they got a 99.99999.5 rating of conviction. Okay? Because when they come for you, they ain't coming for you just to put you in jail. They coming, you going to jail. Because they got everything they need. They got their suspects, they got their witnesses, they got evidence, they got DNA, they got it all. They got pictures, they got audios. Come on now. I would be surprised if they are not doing surveillance on him already. They probably are. Tim Norman, they did, and they got him too. And you know what? Tim had his mama so convinced he was gonna get rid of her too for her life insurance. And she still didn't believe it. You got a psychopath for a son. Phone records, right. Holly Johnson, I would never. At least the little dummy is in jail. I wish they would arrest someone in Shanquilla's case. Me too. Child, you know, with Shanquilla, I still say they planned her unaliving. They went to Cancun 2 weeks before her unaliving. And I honestly think they went and they scoped out different places. I think they went and learned about the different laws. And when they came back, they had a plan. So he probably told her to get the pow pow, and she got it from her aunt. She got the concealed weapon talking about she was afraid for her life. How you afraid for your life and you ain't never seen this woman? You never saw this woman. Never. They have never met. They just been going back and forth through Carlos. And I guarantee you half the stuff that man told them was lies. He was triangulating them. Allegedly, allegedly, allegedly. All alleged. All alleged. We are covered by the Fair Act use of 1976. This is for learning purposes. This is for education. This is for, we're trying to pick apart and find the truth, right? So is it registered in her aunt's name? If it is, she's in trouble. No, it's in her name. From my understanding, Alice Murdoch thought he was the perfect. He unlike his family and attorney child. And they still got him. Trust me, they'll get you. But he is walking around chilling and free as a bird. Mm-mm-mm. Oh, you talking about Miss Robbie? Oh, okay. Well, allegedly, allegedly. Well, that's what it was said, child. I don't know how true that is. I just said alleged. But the man is in, that's a shame the way he did his nephew. A shame, shame, shame. Ooh, child. But you guys, people will do anything when they feel like they're losing. And he's losing. And it doesn't matter how much he come out and talking about how he feels like, the lies and this and that. There's no lies. We saw the video. And besides that, they're by the school where there are cameras, and she just dropped the little boy off. Did they not think nobody would see them? Exactly. And they got CC cameras from buses and all nearby. They got all these cell phone cameras and recordings and eyewitness statements and all this. Mm. Yes, Miss Robbie would go after those that speak too much of her. That speak, yeah. If that's, everybody got their child, and I get the love, but that one is cray cray. I am praying for Shaquilla justice as well. Someone is going to pay for her unalive as well. Yeah, they paying for it now because the one that was fighting her, she changed her name. Um, there's so much to that case, y'all. And I just cannot believe that they just let those people get away. It's just crazy to me. But then the school bus and all the school cameras, yeah, that's what got the biggest part of that was a CC camera from the school, because she was standing right in front of it. Shows her a pow in her and running and putting it back in the car, and everybody filmed her putting it back in the car. And the girl was telling the police that it's in the car. She ran and put it in the car. It's just crazy. Crazy. So yeah, he's spending his whole life in the big house. Yep, every bit of it. Every bit of it. All 6 feet of them cricket K legs. He was out of prison for a short time before he went back, right? Yep. He was a nut. Planning a lot. I mean, all that money they had. What? I guess, some people get it, and I don't know. I don't know. You guys make sure you hit the like button. Everybody hit that like button. Hit that like button. Like button. And please and thank you. And I am going to, go ahead and end the live. It was nice talking about this. I am doing a little bit more research on some things that I heard. I want to make sure before I bring them out that it's, true. So I've been doing a little bit more research, putting stuff together. And we're going to talk more about this. I'm also going to look up some updates on Shanquilla. There hadn't really been too much updates on Shanquilla, other than the family is doing a civil suit against the Cabo Six. And they are still fighting for justice. It's a hard thing to lose a beautiful soul, and nobody pays the price. So, yeah, she is. I called her today and checked on her, and she's under the weather. My stomach is not feeling the best, so I will see you guys tomorrow, and you guys have a great night. Night, everybody. Good night.